few hand grenades to blow up the bass at. Band praise, yet to amaze. Well, I'm pulling the pin. They said I was loony, bitch. I'm pulling the pin.
Back in like middle school, the people I used to hang out with were these two kids, Melvin and Lewis. Lewis made beats on his iPod. It was an iPod Touch 2nd Gen, and we were all at my grandma's house. This was in my hometown, Ann Arbor. I played PS3 back then, and I had this account called Black Ninja 1 Mil, and it got stolen because the kid said, "I'll hack your account or whatever, and I'll give you, unlock all, yada yada yada. Just give me your info." And I gave it to him, and my account got stolen, and I was really pissed off because, I had actually worked hard to get where I was at with that in MW2 at the time, and I was so pissed. So I spent the next week trying to get an account back the same way that account got hacked, or I guess stolen. And I got one. It was called Tryst to Kill You. So the first rap that I wrote, I had help from my friend Melvin. I actually still remember the lyrics to it. This is the first rap I ever wrote, and it was like, Tryst on his track, no I don't pay for hoes. I got money in my wallet and shoes on my toes. If you want it from me, you better keep on trying, cause a nigga like this just keep on flying. I stack all day like I'm building a house. Make my houses out of cash, then call up your spouse. And then that was the end of it, because at the time I didn't think of anything that rhymes with spouse. And I moved up to Gaylord. There was this kid, I don't remember what his name was, but he did not look like the rapping type in any way. But he was actually decent at rapping, and he got me to start rapping and actually writing stuff down. And I remember in Gaylord I had this folder that I had drawn out all this stuff on it, and originally my rap name was UFO, Unidentified Flowing Object. And but this thing, every day I wrote a rap and I'd put it in there, and there were so many in there that I eventually just threw it all away and started just because I went back and read them all, and they were just, I don't know, I gotta get back into writing. I mean, I did fall off. I'm still falling off. I haven't put anything out in quite a while. It's probably the only hobby that I really have left is writing. I used to skate. I used to mod. Man, original modding on PS3, where jailbreaking was a USB, and then if you wanted to jailbreak someone else's PS3, you just plugged an Ethernet cord from the two PS3s and did a file transfer. And that was it.
Did you do anybody's PS3 like that?
Yeah, Mayor, dude, I went one day, the day I got my PS3 jailbroken, I went and I bought a PS3 used, $200. Went and bought it, jailbroke it, sold it for $600, went and bought 3 more, and did the same thing, and sold them all in that day. I mean, it was amazing. That's how I got my MacBook Pro 13-inch. On my Facebook, you go look way back, and I had my setup, I had my TV and shit, and then there was a 13-inch MacBook Pro off to the left. And that's how I got that. And then I remember, and Melvin was still with me on this all day, he definitely one of my day ones. I don't know, I woke up one morning, I called him, because I woke up and I turned my PS3 on, and nothing worked. I pressed up on my D-pad probably 1,000 times to try and get this stuff to work, and it wouldn't work. They went through, they took everything off. Got on, it was gone. All the fucking elevators were gone. I remember, what was it, Favilla. That was one of my favorite ones. And then there was the original elevator glitches, dude. MW3 hadn't came out yet. I remember seeing the fucking first trailer for MW3, and it was World War III, and then the W went and fucking turned upside down. And I got so hyped. That shit still hypes me up. Oh my god.
Too bad no game will be able to live up to that hype.
Never again. Advanced Warfare, I saw the trailer, I was fucking Crisis Halo Ops. No. And now I play it, it's okay.
Alright, well, it was nice talking with you, CIG.
Swag. Gucci, bro.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the song that's about to play, you go check that shit out. It's about to play. It's on my YouTube channel. Or no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, SoundCloud.
It's on my SoundCloud. The video.
Just click that link on YouTube.
Just
click that bitch.
Alright, this CIG. Well, who's this other nigga talking?
Definitely not Bass Actor.
Alright, well, CIG and Bass Actor. Thanks for listening.
Oh, bro.
CIG, only 3, I promise. Yeah, I got got these cigarettes left in my pack. Kicked out of class, never going back. Never sure about this twisted road, but this music got me on the right track. Homie, this I know. May never give me a gold chain, I may never blow. Doesn't matter when the pain from the shatter is a result of my lyrical chatter. What's the matter? Them corners finally closing in. Late paper bag raised. Fuck your dad, you're posing him. You're supposed to been back last night. Where the fuck you been? All the questions, where's the fucking gin? Them lonely days with Jack is the only name that you know. And when to lose, the bottles tapped everywhere that you go. And now you sitting in your room just stressing about them 10-minute talks. They could've taught you a lesson. You can't get your mind to do shit except regretting. And unless your rock bottom's getting close and you're thinking about stepping. Hold up, look around, there might not be much, but can you hear the sound? Step back, if you look up, tell me it doesn't astound. You're a part of all this, even on the ground. You wanna know how to get away from the capillary stress. Escape the future drama on Planetary Express. Get away to the stars, travel between planets like the moon and Mars. Fuck the fancy cars, you just wanna be free. And let your mind play like how it used to be. Now close your eyes and repeat the steps that only you can see. And do what I did and let your pencil breathe. Ha. And let your pencil breathe. Ha. CIG. Only 3.
Yeah, life, live it or lose it, choose to lose or lose it, cruise your mental fuse to infuse your creative juice, use the tools to fuse your success. Some people will say you're obsessed, just reply and say they're depressed cause they're not dressed to impress less.